When I met Kevin, he was the kind of man who made you feel like you were the only woman in the world. He had dreams bigger than his wallet, eyes that held too many promises, and a smile that could talk a woman out of her logic. I was 26, working as a junior accountant at a small firm in Brooklyn, living paycheck to paycheck, splitting my meals to stretch groceries. Kevin was 29, an aspiring photographer waiting tables and offering free photo shoots to build his portfolio. We met at a bus stop. He offered to carry my broken umbrella. I laughed, and just like that, our love story began under the rain. He was talented, no doubt. His photos had depth, emotion, but talent doesn't pay rent. For the first 2 years of our relationship, I covered everything: rent, utilities, food, even his first DSLR camera. I believed in him the way a mother believes her child will one day become president. I wasn't just his girlfriend. I was his investor, therapist, and silent business partner. "I'll make it up to you someday," he would whisper at night, holding me like a promise. Then one day it happened. A gallery in Soho picked up his work. Suddenly, Kevin was being invited to exclusive events, flown out to LA for showcases, sipping champagne with people who used words like aesthetic and avant-garde without choking. I was proud. I thought, finally, our time has come. But I didn't realize that our time had become his time. He started traveling more and calling less. He'd return from his trips with new clothes, cologne that wasn't from the drugstore, and a distance in his eyes I couldn't name. When I asked about his whereabouts, he said I was acting insecure. When I cried for missing him, he said I was emotionally draining. Then came the night I'll never forget. He walked in late, suitcase in hand, and dropped the words like crumbs from his expensive boots. "Maya, I think we've grown apart." I stared at him in disbelief. "What are you saying?" "I met someone in LA. Her name is Alicia. She owns the gallery. She's older, refined, well-connected. She can help my career in ways you can't." I blinked. "You're leaving me for a woman who owns a gallery?" He shrugged, guilt-free. "You've always been supportive, and I'll always appreciate that. But I need to think about my future." I felt like I'd been punched in the chest by a ghost. I couldn't breathe. This was the man I nursed through creative breakdowns, who I fed when he couldn't afford ramen, who I believed in more than I believed in myself. He left 2 days later. No tearful